wash your mouth? Let me see. Let me see.
No, I do wash my mouth.
I wash your mouth.
The only thing Ilebaye had was cans of Smirnoff, and that's it.
The
reason why we don't have a
I feel like that's what she wanted. Because I feel like it's deliberate. You know what shouldn't.
I don't know. I think
You cannot
after this
keep
house, there's
drinking
another place
irresponsibly.
where we go meet.
So right
it's
now,
not good.
Biggie has instructed that your alcohol be completely moderated.
Let's talk about all the shenanigans that happened after the dinner last night. I had ended my first video by telling you all that I was going to share the details of how Ilebaye had gotten drunk, yes, and also there's the part where Mercy and Pere had kissed, yes. It was something that was more like a build up from earlier yesterday, so I'm going to share all of that as well on this video, and also I will share the details of the housemates' reactions towards Ilebaye'S drunkenness, yes, because they had actually had a lot to say. And I mentioned on my previous video that I was quite disappointed because I felt like they should know better. Yeah, of course, I would love to hear your thoughts about all that we will discuss on this video, so please do not hesitate to share, all right? And special greetings to all of you. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. For those of you that are yet to subscribe, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen, all right? Kindly subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. And this is also a reminder that tomorrow, Wednesday, by 7 p.m. WAT, we're going to be having our live conversation here. So please make it a date with us. Do not miss out. There is a lot to do. There's a lot to unpack. So please make sure you come through heavy, all right? Especially for your fave, because we're going to be doing something really special tomorrow. Now, quickly, let's proceed with the details of this conversation. Now, because of how lit the dinner was last night, the house was literally lit. Yes, by lit, I mean the housemates were kind of under the influence of alcohol. Everybody was unusually excited. Even the game of cards that they were playing here in the dining kind of took a different turn. Yes, Mercy was very obviously tipsy. Cross was also obviously tipsy. Yeah, now they were not really drunk per se, but they were just giddy with unusual excitement. Now, I had not noticed that Ilebaye was drunk earlier because she also played the card, but at some point she had actually left to go to bed. Because according to what the housemate had said, she had had 4 cans of alcoholic drink. She had had 2 Smirnoff and 2 Guinness. And according to what Adekunle had been reiterating over and over and over again, he had been saying that, it was a wrong idea for her to have mixed those drinks. And guys, I totally agree, because mixing your alcohol only increases your chances of getting really drunk. And I guess that was what happened to Ilebaye last night. Now, I'm not really sure if she had actually had Baileys alongside the housemates, because the housemates had actually finished the bottles of Baileys that was actually, provided for them. I don't know if she had it, but if she had it, then that's is a very, very huge contributing factor, because if you've had Baileys before, then you will know for a fact that Baileys is that one alcoholic drink that does not show you its true colors until you've actually almost finished the bottle. Yeah, you will be drinking and drinking and drinking, and it's so delicious that you are just enjoying it. Now, it's when you want to now get up and move, you now realize that, okay, the world is shaking under your feet. Yes, so I'm not really sure if Ilebaye had the Baileys, because what I saw her drink was more of the Smirnoff, but according to the housemates, she was drunk. Now, she had been in her room on her bed, and she was coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing, and I was wondering why she was coughing. Now, the next thing I saw, Mercy had actually led her to the bathroom to throw up.
You need to help me so I can help you.
Okay, I have to do...
Do you still want to throw up?
No, but I have to... before I breathe.
Okay, I want to understand you.
According to what was said, she had thrown up almost everything that she had had for dinner. Yes, and it seemed like she was going to start misbehaving. You know how drunken people behave. So Mercy had actually led her to bed and had, petted her to sleep. Now, the house was kind of upset, because from what I was hearing these housemates say, it seemed as though Big Brother had cautioned Cross, to keep the remaining alcoholic drinks so that Ilebaye does not see it to drink. So the housemates were kind of upset because they felt like because of Ilebaye now, Biggie might shorten their alcohol supply for the week. And all they want to do is just have fun. All they want to do is eat, drink, party, sleep, and wait for Sunday's grand finale. Yes. So they were all upset, including Pere. And Pere was very, 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 in fact, he was the most upset because if you've been watching the show, I mean, ever since last week especially, Pere had been talking about how he feared for Ilebaye's safety in that house with regards to her getting provoked by CEECEE and Venita and anybody else, because he had actually overheard CEECEE and Venita's conversation in the dressing room on Saturday. So he was kind of really scared for her, and he had taken it upon himself to shield her from drinking too much so that she does not misbehave the way she normally misbehaves when she's under the influence of alcohol. So by the time Pere got to realize that this girl had actually had 4 cans of alcoholic drink, it was already upset. So he started declaring that moving forward, any party they have, any celebration they have, he was going to be in charge of the alcohol and was going to give Ilebaye only a pint of alcoholic drink to have.
1 can max?
Max.
She can't even drink a can.
We'll give her, let her have the
See
one.
what she will get. I will pour it into the glass. Let's say this is the glass. That's it.
Yes, even though she wants to throw tantrums, she wants to get over her head that he does not care, that is what he's going to do. Now, Mercy, on the other hand, had taken it upon herself to watch over Ilebaye as she slept. But then it had happened that in the midst of all of that, she and Pere, they had their own steamy erotic moment. Yes, Pere had gone to keep her company, and Pere had ended up sucking on her fingers, and Mercy had ended up stroking her nipples. Yeah, guys, it's out there.
I didn't touch there.
Where?
There.
What do you mean there? Oh, I know you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I'm sure you're clean. I should avoid it.
Crazy, right? Wild. I mean, you could tell that the sexual tension between these two people was quite heightened, and it did not even start at that point in time, guys. It's been going on ever since WHITEMONEY got evicted from the house. And then yesterday morning, Mercy's outfit was so provocative that Pere was literally chasing her out through out to the garden.
Gang. Now, wow. Without weapon. Pow, pow, pow. Hey! Jesus!
So, is this how you want to describe my life this week?
Then Mercy had spent the most part of yesterday morning and afternoon flirting heavily with Pere and Cross. And guys, it was so intense, it was so wild that I was over here giving Mercy a standing ovation because she really handled those two guys. Like, she was really turning their head up and down, up and down, up and down. Guys, I don't know if I should do a separate video about that one. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I think I should do a separate video about it here. But anyways, Ilebaye had finally gone to bed, but the rest of the housemates were quite upset. And Adekunle kept on emphasizing over and over and over and over again that it was because of Ilebaye that there was no alcohol in the house, because Big Brother did not want Ilebaye to drink too much. Now, Pere was very upset as well. As I mentioned before, Cross was equally upset. And as I mentioned still, they had declared that moving forward, Ilebaye would not have enough to drink. Now, I'm kind of really worried about them trying to enforce some sort of control over Ilebaye's alcohol intake. Because for me, I felt like that's going to be a trigger. If the message is not passed calmly to Ilebaye, that is going to be a huge trigger. Because Ilebaye had bottled in so much last week when she was head of house, and up until this week, she still feels subdued. She still feels marginalized. So for me, the way I interpreted the way she drank, at the dinner was like, okay, she wants to unwind. But then these housemates had a lot of meanings to it. Mercy and CEECEE were already giving some very, very wild interpretations to it. They're already concluding that, oh, that was Ilebaye's own way of seeking highlight. That was Ilebaye's own way of trying to provoke them. And I'm thinking, come on, is Ilebaye the first person that has actually gotten drunk in this house? Cross has been drunk before, and Pere had taken care of him, and had put him to bed to sleep. Why is Ilebaye's own a problem? Why do these people put this girl under such a huge magnifying glass, you know, to nitpick on every single thing that she does? I mean, I get it, it's a game, but it's like looking for just an excuse. I mean, any excuse at all to point a finger, an accusatory finger at this girl, you know, to try to decampaign whatever she's doing. I mean, even her being drunk in a most natural state, they were already giving wild interpretations to it. I mean, especially Mercy, because last night, Mercy was so tipsy that in the card games they were playing, she was misbehaving. She kept on jumping on Cross, and Cross kept on squeezing her bum, and her bum kept on vibrating here and there. And I'm like, okay, so why is Mercy not really putting herself under such scrutiny? Why is the rest of the house seeing Mercy's actions as her just having fun? But Ilebaye got drunk, and it wasn't like she was even misbehaving. It wasn't like she was even tearing down Big Brother's house. She was drunk, she went to bed. So how was that a huge inconvenience to these housemates? Because guys, they really made a big deal out of it. And Adekunle especially was really emphasizing on, oh, it is because of Ilebaye, Big Brother is not going to give us alcohol anymore. It is because of Ilebaye. Guys, it was just very, very irritating to watch. And once again, I was asking myself, that is it that these housemates are very ignorant and oblivious to the fact that whenever they come together like this and have the same opinion about this girl over what she's not intentionally doing, is it that they do not understand that it looks like a gang-up situation to most of us, the viewers? Even though it is not their intention to want to make it look that way. But haven't they realized yet, up until now, that that is what it looks like? And let's call a spade a spade. Ilebaye is not a child. She's an adult already because she's over the age of 18. So you can only advise an adult on their alcohol intake, but you cannot force them to not drink. And this one goes to Pere. I get it. Pere is concerned about Ilebaye. He cares about her. But last night, Pere was sounding, I felt like he was kind of sounding selfish because his reasons for wanting to control Ilebaye's alcohol intake, it sounded more like he was looking out for himself because he wanted to have fun this final week, more than he was trying to protect Ilebaye from getting so drunk that she would, you know, get triggered or provoke someone and then she would catch a strike. And that made me worried because here's what's going to happen. Ilebaye will wake up in the morning, definitely she won't really remember what happened because, hey guys, I've been drunk 3 times in my life and I can tell you for free that when you're drunk and you did things the previous night, trust me, there's only maybe a 50% chance or maybe 40% chance of you remembering most of the things that you did, frankly speaking. Sometimes your memory is wiped out the moment you wake up the next day. So there's every possibility that Ilebaye might not remember what she did, how she got drunk and all whatnot. But then there might be a problem where she tries to drink when they have another event in the house, and then the housemates will now gang up and say, no, you're not going to drink. And it's going to be more of a problem if and when they do not tell her in the kindest way possible. Because we already know those ones that will shout. We already know those ones that will be very, very harsh. So guys, I just feel like there's a lot of problem that's going to emanate from this if the message is not passed on to Ilebaye as kindly as possible. Because once again, it's going to look like a gang up. Because once again, last night, Ilebaye was not the only person that drank. Most of the housemates were tipsy, but Ilebaye got drunk. Now, the way they handled that whole situation, they made it look like it was a crime to even drink. They made it look like they really cared about this girl. But when you listen to what they were saying, it was more about them being selfish and looking out for their own selfish interest. Why? Because according to all of them, oh, they want to have fun. They want Big Brother to keep the alcohol flowing in. So because Ilebaye got drunk, then it means Big Brother is not going to give them alcohol anymore. And that's pissing them off. Guys, they sounded selfish. They sounded selfish in as much as they tried to make it look like, oh, they're actually looking out for Ilebaye. So for me, I feel like the only way that this whole thing is going to make sense is if when Ilebaye wakes up in the morning, they have a conversation with her. Maybe Pere, in fact, Pere is the only person that cares about her in that house anyways. So if Pere has a conversation with her and enlightens her, educates her on the reason he would no longer want her to drink too much anymore. That's the only way it's going to make sense. If they do not speak to her in a way that she will understand, guys, trust me, it's going to cause more chaos than we would even expect this week. Yeah. But gratitude goes to Mercy for taking care of Ilebaye. However, I was quite disappointed when, after taking care of the girl, she now went to the dressing room and was ranting and nagging to Pere, talking about, oh, I'm not anybody's mother that will come and take care of somebody here. And I'm thinking, why did you eat in the first place? When you know that it's going to make you feel the way you're feeling. Why did you do it in the first place? You know, why? Maybe Big Brother gave her that instruction to do it, guys, probably, but you know what, guys, I don't know. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you think about that situation. All right, and I'll see you all on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.